Hi folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. Tonight, the biggest Christmas party in Pattaya. We've just arrived at the Grand Palazzo, a 5-star hotel here, just almost in the shadow of Terminal 21, North Pattaya. And it's here. I talked about this before, gave you guys an opportunity. If you were in town and you wanted to come, you could buy a ticket. So we'll go in and we'll see what kind of frivolity it's going to be. There's an international fashion show here, a big buffet, a great band. So it should be a great night's entertainment. Let's go in and see what it's all about. So there was a line for the buffet as soon as I got in here. And I thought I was going to be early. I wasn't early at all. If anything, I was late. We got here maybe a couple minutes before 6. Anyway, there's supposed to be about 300 people here. The buffet is pretty good. The big mainstays of the buffet, ham. The guys are carving, I think, some pork loin and some ham, some little appetizers. And there was some Hungarian goulash, some sea bass. So a lot of good things to pick off from the buffet, but it's already... If you hit it wrong, one of the dishes will be empty, and then you got to wait for them to fill it. The guy was filling a couple right as I was getting ready to dig into them. So they're on the job. It's just, you know, everybody's hit that buffet first and foremost, and I guess everybody wants. They're thinking the same thing I am. Get food, have a nice meal, and that way, when the show starts, everybody can enjoy the show. You're not worrying about getting something to eat. You've already had your full. So anyway, the music should be starting. The band and. A lot of guests. I've seen a lot of people I know. I've seen a lot of subscribers here. It's going to be a fantastic evening. The ballroom is very big. It must be three stories tall here. It's a very high ceiling, a big sense of space when you walk in here. Dimly lit, and it'll be noisy later. So we'll see how much of this I can actually show you. But so far, so good. I got to dig in. Get the curry. I got a curry too. There's a curry. Oh. Wow. One of my favorite flavored curries.
A lot going on here. Of course, the buffet. It all kicked off with the buffet, but the B2F Orchestra was soon to play, and people got up and danced. They put on a great show, this band. They're from the Netherlands, from Holland, and I've seen them before. Big band classics, a lot of fan favorites. But there's also other things going on here. There's Unique Jewelry, which is one of the sponsors. I'll get more into them in a minute. There'll be a fashion show for that. There's what they call the film market. Now, I guess that means from what I gather, they're trying to make Pattaya into kind of a mecca for these directors and film producers and so forth. Hey, Santa's even in the building. There you go. But there's an event coming up this summer featuring this film market. And for this evening, I think a lot of the media that was here was actually covering them. And they were outside in the lobby talking about the event, I guess, for next year. But that's Miss Manita Farmer. Miss Thailand 2022. She was one of the MCs. So, and Elvis was in the building. But in addition to the film market, folks, there they are, and the ethnic jewelry. Now that will be showcased here. I will. As the runway models come down, I'll try to zoom in on the jewelry so you can see the various necklaces and earrings and things like that. There you go, a little bit of the ethnic fashion jewelry showcase here, and I thought they all wore the jewelry very well. Don't know a whole lot about jewelry or the makings thereof, but it sure complemented their outfits, I guess you could put it that way. But anyway, so that was a pretty busy Saturday night there, and we had plenty to eat, plenty to drink, and the next day, Sunday, I thought we'd just spend maybe a quiet day at home.
How are you today?
Welcome to the sweatshop.
Yeah, bro. Where's all the little kids?
We're closed on Sundays.
Closed on Sundays. There's no days off in the
So what kind of piece did you come rocking up on?
Ooh, we do have things to see. Mr. Dean, who I love, and I didn't have to name drop you or anything. I walked up, he was like, "Oh, you're Lucas' friend." I'm not even Eric. I'm Lucas' friend. And he showed me what he had, and I got a little discount.
All right, let's go see what. Let's
go check it out.
Go see what Junkie pulled up in here.
So
we had a good night last night. The party was pretty good. It had its moments. The ham was good. The duck curry was good. Jewelry showcase was good. We had a good time. Last episode, we dropped off Eric's helmet for him at the hotel. He's come up with a rental bike. We'll see what that's going to be.
So you know I'm a fan of Yamaha. And you know I love 900s. So Mr. Dean had a Yamaha, it's a Bolt 950cc if you convert to 58 cubic inch. Super comfortable seat. I'm definitely not upset with the seat.
Belt drive.
Bro, it's the wave of the future, man.
Welcome back to Will It Wheelie. I'm your host, Rental Bike Robbie. I don't know. Belt drive, 900, parallel. I don't know. V-twin. I think it's more of a sport cruiser. A sport cruiser. Is that fair?
It's like a baby Harley.
Yeah, okay.
Like a baby Harley.
Actually, the seat looks rather comfortable. What did this cost today?
1,000.
1,000 baht a day, about $30 a day.
Let me fire it up.
That's not too bad. 900cc. And I got to tell you, if you were going to go down the coast or something, it'd probably be a nice ride for that. As long as you're not looking to go out and tear everything up, just wanting a nice cruise, probably a good bike for that. I'm going to take it around the neighborhood. We'll see what it is.
Here, let me fire it up.
I've never ridden one of these. That looks like stock exhaust.
Yeah, sounds like a Harley.
Well, there you go, the Bolt 900.
Yeah, they call it a Bolt. It's a 58 cubic inch.
But anyway, you can rent this. I've seen this down there before. I've seen this for a couple years. I don't think it's a brand new one because I've been seeing
30,000 kilometers.
30,000 kilometers only. I've been seeing this down there probably since I've known Mr. Dean. I've seen this down there. Anyway.
He also has the Kawasaki 650 variant of this.
Yeah,
right
that's the. Yeah, I know what they call. It's the same motor in my bike. It's but the way the suspension's laid out. A lot of people have told me steer away from that.
Yeah.
It's not a Vulcan. A Vulcan S.
Vulcan S. Yeah, he's
got a
got
Vulcan
one down
S.
there newer right next to it.
Which is a smaller edition of the big Vulcan. But anyway, a lot of people have said that the way its suspension's laid out, the front forks. Almost everybody that buys one says they dump it the first day. I don't know, some kind of steering lock or some issue. Anyway, we'll see what this is. This does look kind of nice, the nice snazzy Yamaha blue. So we'll see. I'll take it around the block and let you know. Oh, there's a neutral light.
Yeah, you got a neutral light, but no fuel gauge.
All right, a little cruise around the neighborhood. It's got good throttle response, decent torque, and relatively comfortable. I had kind of a long reach for the bars, which I think would get tiring on a long ride. But anyway, for 1,000 baht a day to cruise around Pattaya in a Yamaha Bolt, might be for you.
Everybody's in the Christmas spirit now. This even at the visa office, Alana's visa office here, Long Thai Visa. They got the whole joint decorated up. There's a little Christmas tree back there. Anyway, I got to pick up my passport for my 90-day report. Then I got one more thing to show you for something coming up, an event coming up this Friday.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Nice balloon.
Okay, looks good. Everybody come for Christmas. Okay, see you Friday.
See you.
All right, so one more thing. Today's Tuesday. I'm down on Soy 7. Friday, I've got a wedding to attend. And after such wedding, maybe, I don't know, 8, 9, 9:30, whatever time I can get out of there, be coming by here to Lupa on Soy 7. They're decorating for Christmas. As we speak, they're decorating. So Christmas, a little bit of a Christmas party here, some Christmas cheer. But the other thing is, literally just right next door, 2 steps over here, is this big green and purple people eater, which is going to be called Zombie. And this is supposed to be the grand opening. Now, keep in mind, today's Tuesday. And look at it. So that's in 3 days. You got Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, I guess you can count Friday. They could work all day Friday. But
these things, this is how it goes, Lucas. It is very last minute. Our biggest problem now is that there's a lot, like the couches should have been fitted on Saturday, not. They promised us Monday, not. They've come in and they're not here now. We have to have this in place for the licensing. It's got to be 95% complete. So don't worry about any clean down, that's not an issue.
yeah, that's a couple hours, yeah.
But that's not ready. I've noticed that the guy who's connecting the TVs hasn't come. He hasn't, because they've got to be connected together so they work as one.
All right, all hooked up.
So they're all like HDMI cable all together.
Hooked up in series or parallel or whatever. But they got the TVs in, they got the speakers in, they got the strobe lights, the fans, the air conditioning units. So there's just all the little devils in the detail kind of thing.
Yeah.
The sofas and then the inspection and then the licensing. But hopefully the plan is Fridays, which will be the 22nd, by the way, here again, 22nd. But either way, Christmas party next door and hopefully a grand opening of, what's it called, the Zombie? Or
Zombies Bar.
Zombies Bar. I was thinking the band, the Zombies was a band in the 60s.
No Zombies music.
Or, of course, the Pattaya favorite, the old Cranberries hit Zombie. You used to hear that in every bar. Even to this day, you still hear it. Anyway, they're doing some welding over here.
Yeah, this is. I told them to put this in because people just fall off that step drill.
Oh, yeah, you got to button everything up, make sure it's all drunk-proof. Anyway, if you're not doing anything Friday night, come down to Lupa, which is right next door here, and or Zombie if it is open. And I'll be here sometime between 9 and 10 when I get done from this wedding, and we'll have some Christmas cheer. They got a Christmas tree next door and all the tinsel. They're putting all that up now. Anyway, hope to see you there.
All right, Pattaya's biggest holiday Christmas party. That's in the bag already for year 2023. Of course, there'll be a lot more festivities in town, all the smaller parties. It is the crazy season in town. It's peak season as of right now. Last week or two in December, first week in January, that's the peak. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. Something else next time right here from Pattaya. But for this one, gotta leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.